Can he hold it in? They go too wide.
This battle for 13th and 14th, they go side by side into the castle.
He's at P2.
What is happening?
Machine's at P1.
Oh, there is
One. Oh, Winter gets the move done. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to OCERL Racing League. We are here for round 12 of 20. We have the Chinese Grand Prix, and it's a Chinese sprint. We will have a qualifying, a normal 18-minute qualifying session. And then we'll have a 33% sort of race. It'll be probably medium tyres the whole way. Then we'll have the normal 50% Grand Prix, 8 points on offer for the winner of the sprint. And it's going to be a good one. 18 drivers here tonight as they all get ready to go. We'll be getting this qualifying session underway shortly. I'll bring the Twitch chat up now as we are now here in qualifying. Obviously 18 drivers here tonight. Only missing a second Alfa Romeo and a second Williams, I think. So pretty good attendance here to start round 12. Hopefully we can continue that on through the rest of the round as we've struggled with that since returning from the break, but we will be fine, I believe. Let's get those predictions in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. I want to know what your guys' predictions are. Who's got pole and who is your bogey for the top 5? Someone you're not expecting to get there. But our first car out on track will be EPX. He's here. He's trying to win over the rights of a couple of teams. X-Labs Easy P1 says bio. How are you, matey? Good to see you in the chat. Lucky's joined back, so he must have had a disconnection as he was loading into the session. But EPX, he's looking to buy himself a full-time seat. We've got a couple of people dropping back to reserve after this race. X-Laps, who's got a 5-second time penalty for a collision with M-Bomb straight away. So that's rather unfortunate. But yeah, so X-Laps and GH will be fighting it out for the 2 spots coming in. So this time next week they'll both have a full-time seat, but where that is will depend on the rest of that. Bio's prediction is already out the window, but we still give the pole position award no matter what the penalties are. Obviously the Chinese Grand Prix, really difficult track to set up a car because you've got the massive straight down the back here that we're currently on board with EPX. But you've also got the really technical and high downforce middle sector, so you've kind of got to go best of both worlds, but you still want to be able to overtake down this long back straight. And unfortunately, as we know, I am not on PC, so I'll have to tell you guys the driver standings, unfortunately, instead of showing you. One day, I hope to be able to do it on PC, but for now, this is all we've got to do with this. We watch EPX start his first lap in fire. And I haven't really seen much of this bloke, so I'm really interested to see what his pace is like. He seems like a good bloke. So anyway, we'll go down to him. Maney currently leads the championship by 10 points over a wash full. So 164 for Maney, 154 for a wash, 24.8 in the first sector there for EPX. Not too bad at all, setting the pace. Then comes OCE Dadboy in the Ferrari. He's on 93 points, so fair way off top 2, basically 2-way scrap for the championship as things stand. The spreadsheet is going to drop to a reserve after this one. He's currently 4th. Then comes Claudia, who is a reserve now, as we know. As middle sector, what is it? It's a 53.847. Not too bad at all there, as we've got ends around at this tricky long right-hander, very easy to do. Get on the power too early and loop it around. He'll want to get out of the way of EPX here, but who's invalidated there? That's definitely an invalidation. So we won't see the true pace of the Alfa Romeo this time, but we'll go on board with the Haas of Fanatical, who is not invalidated and he's pushing on. Anyway, other ones to look out for. Gumbo had a good time last time out. Probably deserved the win. Got P2. He's now 5th in the championship. And Drifter's also joining late on in the season here. He's been a really, really huge asset for Williams, as he is now only P8 in the standings. So he's really working his way up. Another one, Evil Blade, who's been flying the flag pretty well solo most of the season. As the first lap is a 34.559. That is the time to beat, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if GH can do it. No, 37.5 there for GH. As Blade will start up, he was just talking about him. M-Bomb. He's new to the league as of last week. He had a bit of a rough one. He was involved in a couple of incidents. But he'll be looking to come back. Otherwise, there's a few drivers also on this grid who are fairly new that yet to prove themselves as well. So we're going to find out a lot here. Dry conditions in qualifying, obviously a chance for rain in the race. But 37.9 is not the best lap so far. There we go. X laps P2 at 35.2. And we've got the Astons who are on the out lap. That's on the out lap. Gumbo's on one. Here we go. This will be the next one to set one. The Alfa Romeo of Gumbo Kebab. And here goes top of 34.320. Gumbo in the Alfa Romeo. What a job. Chris, it is not Fanatical. It's Kaibui. Bio, it's EPX. The long numbers and letters is EPX. And a wash is out. Oh, that's got to be a controller disconnection or something there. That is absolutely devastating for a wash. He's gone straight on. At the hairpin, you'd think there's got to be a controller disconnection there or something. But yes, Kaibui is Fanatical's younger brother. So that's why, same account, different people. But he's not actually racing time. It's Kaibui. So, someone's saying my mic is a little quiet. We'll get that fixed up. Audio options. We'll get microphone up and game down. Let me know if that fixes it, guys. I've turned the game down a little bit. And GH has been disqualified for parking in a dangerous location. I think that happened last week as well. So I'm not too sure what's going on with that guy. Cannot seem to keep it right. But we've got a Aston coming through the final corner here. This is the Juice. And he's going to set a very decent lap here. P4 for him at 35.869. Time to find there on that one. But he will definitely take that for now. There's a Ferrari coming through. That is Dat Boy. He goes P5 at 35.944. Then comes Aussie Freak. Where's he going to go? He goes top! Aussie Freak at 34.3. He's not on the beers tonight. And he gets pole by one. Should I go even more bio? Or is it your sound that's wrong? Get some feedback from a couple of the guys here on the mic quality. We obviously want to get it right as M-Bomb is looking to start a second lap. The race is where the main action is, so that's where we want to get it right. I've got 7 ads at the moment, so I don't really need to watch it though. I'm just here for the chat. So, lucky CJE had a really tough time of it in Coda. He's now back in, and he is P7 at the moment, 36.9. Not too bad there, but he's got to find a little bit of time if he wants to get into the top 10, you'd think, with that time. We've got the Red Bull of Hens. He's flying the flag at the moment for Red Bull as something's happened to a wash. And he's out of qualifying. So your P2 at the championship will be starting second last. And he'll have to pick his way through the slower guys again. Hens goes P8. A decent lap there for sure. As Drifters, he's been good this season. He's about on par with X-Lap, with Fanatical's lap, so we could see a challenge for P1 here. Let's see, how does he go here? Through the final corner, not too bad at all. Hooking it up, is it pole? No, P4 at 34.687. War Machine's around and in the wall, ladies and gentlemen. It's happened again. War Machine is out in qualifying. He spun to the inside somehow and lost an inside wheel. War Machine is out in qualifying. 2 weeks in a row. That is truly unfortunate there for the Haas team principal. Who have we got coming through the final corner? Is this M-Bomb? It is for the Alpine team. He's up on his time here, but he's going to run wide. Doesn't get the invalidation. DRS open up to the line. What is it? A 37.646. Gets him P9 for the time being. FPX starting another lap here. We'll come back to him a little later on the lap. What about Lucky? He's going again. He's up on his time here, but does he invalidate there? No, it's not the greatest exit. He'll be up to the line. It'll be an improvement though for Lucky. And he's up to P6 at 35.600. Not a bad lap there on his second lap on those tyres. Car just bounced up like I got lifted out of the seat. Not what you wanted, eh? War Machine, another DNF in qualifying. I'm sure you'll be able to fight it out in the race though, as our championship contender, Wash, is having some big issues here. I'll give him an invite shortly. Maney coming through the final corner. What about Hens? Is he on one? I think you'll find Hens will be coming in. No, he's staying out. He's got the fuel light on, so maybe he thinks he can improve on this lap. He won't. Very interesting here, but we'll come back. We'll keep our eyes posted on that. Is that Drifters? He's on an in lap. There's a McLaren, Felty Rabbit. Oh Jesus, what is that line? Just checking. As Felty comes through the hairpin. Not the best lap so far here. He's got no front wing either, so he'll be boxing this lap. Not the lap he would have been looking for. EPX though, he's not invalidated this time. And he is looking good here on this lap. Can he set the new pace in this qualifying session? We're about halfway through now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sorry, a bit over halfway through. Only 8 minutes to go. Zero's open for EPX. Up to the line. It's a 35.1. And it's P5 for now. Not a bad lap at all there. What have we got here? No. We've got a X-Laps up to the line. He's going to start a lap now, so we'll come back to that a little bit later on. Pumpkin, though, he's on one down here. So he's got a few points in the last few rounds. He'll be looking to move it off. And X-Bomb, M-Bomb has been disqualified as well. Cannot park there, mate. Cannot block the pit lane, and he's disqualified. He'll be starting right down the bottom as well with GH, his mate. So that's not ideal. Pumpkin at 38.0. Got to find time on that one as Gumbo is starting one. Who have we got here? It's Maney. Oh no, I've missed it. Across the line, P3 for the championship leader. A 34.4. Pumpkin's around in the wall, maybe. We'll stay on board here with Maney. We'll see what's happened. Fanatical's got a 5-place group penalty. This qualifying session has been absolutely carnage. Oh, Lucky is ghosting there. But Pumpkin in the wall there. He did set a lap, so that is good for him, but he will not continue anymore in this session. So he'll be ahead of War Machine, Awash, GH, and M-Bomb. But he would have liked to get an opportunity to beat a few more of those faster guys, but that's alright. What have we got? X-Laps, he's on a lap here. He is pushing hard. Absolute carnage. Final corner here, X-Laps in the Mercedes. This is his last race as a full-time driver, and he puts it P6 at the moment, a 35.073. Not a bad lap there from the Mercedes driver. He'll be able to lap it back around, come into the pits, put a fresh set on, and try and get a better position for these few guys that have not had the best qualifying session. Obviously, all got the opportunity to fix up those errors, as this is going to be the fastest lap of the race. 8.80 for Gumbo. Takes it to pole at the moment, and he is the first driver in the 33. So very impressive time there from Gumbo Kebab, who's really putting on a late charge here with a bit of luck. Hopefully he can get in this one. What about Dat Boy? A 34.041. The times are tumbling here in the Canadian Grand Prix. Aussie is into the lane. He is not going to improve on this attempt. Evil Blade will there. He's going to set his first lap of the session. He had a tough one last time, and he's going to be actually starting his lap now, so we'll come back to him a little bit later on. Where else are we? Drifters. He's going to be coming into the pits, so we'll go to X-Laps. X-Laps bringing it on in, so he's done. Lucky will be next to this. Just checking a couple things. Sorry, guys. Here we go, Lucky. He's going to start one, so we'll come back to him later on as well. I'm really annoyed with that. Gumbo will be in as a Haas. That's Kaibui as he comes up to the line. DRS open. Is this the top of the lap? A 34.013. He goes P2 for now, Kai. That is a very nice lap. He's been absent the last few rounds, but he comes back and he's on fire straight away. What about the McLaren's? Evil Blade, what is he going to be able to do? Final corner for Evil Blade. Up to the line. It's a 34.1 and it is so close there for P2 at the moment. A 10th separating 3 drivers. Evil Blade, a beautiful first lap here in qualifying, but I don't think he's going to have enough time. Hopefully he's got enough fuel to get back around. Felty Rabbit, he's got the DRS open. Up to the line. Where can this lap put him? P13 for the time being. EPX, he's going to be starting a lap here in a moment, and we're going to see the final runs shortly. Alright. Cody's bad. It's China, not Canada. Oh, this. Did I say Canada? Sorry, I don't remember saying Canada. Anyway. Lucky gets the tow from his teammate there, and hopefully they can repeat the favour as Lucky's in. That's a massive FU to Maney. Anyway, he'll be starting his final lap here and see if he can chuck it on pole position. What about Aussie? He's on a fast lap here. No, he's not. He's going to be on one though. Evil Blade. Is he pushing again? I don't really know. My apologies for saying Canada if I did. I don't really remember. I'm just focusing on the racing. Evil Blade is into the pits. He's probably done here in qualifying. So 1 lap wonder here from Evil. But P4, what a wonder it is. 5 drivers out in qualifying, 2 disqualified, which is rather unfortunate. Drifters, he's not on one. EPX, so he is on one. Breaking into the corner. Evil Blade retires in the pit lane. He's done for this qualifying session. We've only got a few drivers on the track as it stands. EPX through the final corner, misses the apex a bit there. Kaibui's done in qualifying as well. Up to the line, it's not good enough, but it'll be P7 for EPX. And that is making him look very nice there. P7, and that is a good audition for that position at the Mercedes team, replacing X-Laps next round. The Juice, he's going to be starting one here in a moment. We'll come back to him later on in his lap. That boy, what can he do? Flying the flag for Ferrari tonight. And he's going to start one here in a moment. Maney, he's starting one now. Aussie. Oh, he was up too. Aussie was up. That could have been a top 5, but now it's not even going to be a lap. He's done in qualifying now. And that is bitterly unfortunate there for Aussie Freak in the Aston Martin. But he's going to have to live with that now, hence starting it. So the first one to set a lap will be Felty Rabbit in the McLaren. And the field is so close there in the top 10. As X-Laps has retired on track. You can't do that, mate. Felty's blocking drift. Oh no, what is that? I think they're both done anyway. I think they were both done anyway, but it's okay, we'll just get going for now. EPX, he's on one here. He's got the DRS and the ERS on full blast at the moment through the hairpin. This nice braking there, nice apex. Power down. 1 corner to go. Very easy to invalidate at this final corner. Want to get close to that apex. That's one thing I've noticed a few of them struggling with. Up to the line. It's not going to be pole, but where is it going to be? It's P7 for now. It does not improve. Lucky stays P10. The Juice, he's half a second up here. This could be a very nice lap here for the Aston Martin driver. He is looking at the top 10 here if he can nail this final corner. That's the best we've seen the final corner taken. DRS open up to the line. P9 for the Juice. A very nice final lap there. Dat Boy up to the line. He takes pole for now. Maney takes it though. Oh, off Dat Boy. Seconds later, what can Gumbo do? He's got to fight 4/10. He's 3/10 up. DRS open to the line. P2, Maney's got pole for now. Aussie's not going to get it. He's done in qualifying. And hence, he's going to improve. Can he do it as well? No, he's done. What a qualifying session that was at the end there. I don't even remember who's on pole, but the top three separated by not much. And it's Maney on pole. The championship leader doing what it needs to be done. And he gets it by over a 10th from Gumbo and Dat Boy. Dat Boy, the first one to set the lap, would have been cheering. Put it on top. But he ends up P3. Kai Bowie, P4. Unfortunately, he will drop down to P8 with that 5 place grid penalty. Evil Blade in the McLaren, P5. Aussie Freak, P6 for Aston Martin. A decent result there. EPX on looking good there in P7 as the reserve. Drifters, P8. The Juice, P9. X-Laps, P10. Unfortunately, a 5 place grid penalty for him as well. Lucky, Hens, Felty Rabbit, Pumpkin, Wall, Awash, GH, and M-Bomb will be starting last. Now, the sprint. This is going to be a long weekend, ladies and gentlemen. That was a crazy qualifying session, and it's full wet. This is full wet conditions here at the Chinese Sprint Grand Prix. Oh dear, it is very wet. Now, this will be interesting whether people have gone a wet setup or not. That is very interesting. This is full wet conditions, I believe, for the Chinese Sprint. Oh dear. They won't be loving this. All right, we're going to get this sprint underway. There is no formation lap. I forgot to remind them. They're going to learn the hard way. Anyway, we go to 5 red lights. And away we go for the Chinese sprint race. It's a poor start for the Williams there of Drifters. Can I get a better camera angle? Thank you very much. As we follow them down into turn 1, Maney's got the lead over Gumbo up the inside. Kai Bowie around the outside. A great start for him, but he's going to fall down now. As up the inside goes the Ferrari. That's Dat Boy. A good start for him. Pumpkin jumps to start. He'll be getting a drive-through penalty for that one. And we've got spinning everywhere. Everyone's struggling on traction through the second corner. They've gone from the best conditions possible to the worst. Full wet conditions here as the drivers try to sort themselves out. EPX on the inside of the Juice. Into the hairpin. And oh, he's going to get the back of X-Laps. I think they've all survived that one though somehow. And EPX gets the job done there for P7. Maney leads by 9/10 out the front. At the start we've got a War Machine around. The Haas TP not having good side as well as Evil Blade. He goes around on lap 1, but a fairly clean start otherwise. We've got, that's M-Bomb. He's around, unfortunately for him. But Maney with a big lead out front. The Juice. Sorry, this is Aussie. He's defending here from EPX, and Juice is going to go right up the inside here. As we ride on board here with Drifters, he's watching the two Astons go at it here, and the team principal won't be liking that. The Juice goes wide, and now he's got Lucky on the inside. He's got to be careful here as these two final corner wet conditions. It's struggle street, and someone's off. That is Aussie Freak in the Aston Martin spinning off into the gravel at the final corner. I said it was going to be easy to do, and it wasn't even the driver that was side by side. Aussie is off and down to P16 now. He's got a lot of work to do to get any points. War Machine off as well. He may have some damage there on the Haas. Felty Rabbit is looking to move up into the 10. Hens goes very deep into the hairpin, and Felty Rabbit will get the move back done. Awash, championship contender. He gets past GH fairly easily. Maney's got the fastest lap of the race. Obviously, he leads. This is Carnage up in front. Oh, GH is in the wall, and he is out of the sprint. On board there, nothing you could do, and once you lose it in the wet, it is so hard to keep it out of the wall. Yes, but that's why I said it. We got a virtual safety car here, ladies and gentlemen. This will save a couple of the guys with damage on lap 1. GH out in the sprint early on. Pumpkin going to be bringing it in for a new front wing. I'd say so will War Machine. And the field will be condensed here. Sorry, it's a full safety. So we've got a full safety now. The Mercedes has come out, so... M-Bomb just got to be careful here, mate. Oh, no, he didn't! He's going to get disqualified for that. Oh, that is so unfortunate. M-Bomb hits the safety car, brake checked him. M-Bomb, he's going to have to bring it in now. He's going to need a new front wing, but the safety car will save him. We've got a couple laps here under safety car. Maney had a 2-second lead, so he'll be a bit annoyed. He would have liked this to go green to green. X-Laps, I'll check for you. He started... X-Laps started P10, mate, with the 5-place grid penalty, up to P5, so a really nice start there. The top 4 have stayed the same other than Dat Boy and Gumbo have swapped. Then we've got this battle for P6 on. Obviously, top 8 only getting points. Is he actually? Drive-through. Pumpkin didn't save his drive-through. That is basically his race done and dusted. We've got EPX in here. Is this strategic? No, he's got wing damage, so he's in for a fresh set of wets. He's going to drop down to nothing. He's going to stay 13th, so that's good there for EPX. But he did lose a few spots in that process. As the front few guys now approaching the safety car, it is going to be a long one here with War Machine a long way back. Guys, let's just send it to the stewards. Let's not get any of this fighting. Let's just all calm. All right. Let's just go to the thing. My wing won't change. Change the setting to yes. You probably got it on no. I don't know who Solo Lads is, but is it EPX that didn't change his wing? Oh, it is. Unlucky. So a wash. He's boxed as well, so he must have had some wing damage there. And he's not going to be liking this. Maney up in P1 at the moment. Obviously it's a sprint and it's full wet. Nothing to say. Need to put wing change on. Auto doesn't work unless it's severe. Correct. Chris, big brain. So let's have a look. What do we want to look at here? Position changes. The biggest winner so far. Well, we've got 2. X-Laps and Lucky both up 5 spots. Biggest losers so far equal Blade, Freak and EPX. All down 6. But they'll be happy to fight back later on in this one. Come on, Aston, we really need these points. Absolutely. P8 and P12 at the moment, so currently only getting 1 point. But it's better than nothing when Red Bull are scoring 0. So that's good. We'll have a Ferrari in a second. Anyways, we're not going to talk about our situation. We're going to talk about the race situation. Anyways, what else can we look at? Stops. So, EPX downwards. They have all stopped for wing damage. EPX is going to be in again. He stayed out. EPX, what are you doing, bro? Just pit again. War Machine's going to take forever to catch up. It's going to be another lap. It's probably going to be in this lap. He should have boxed. Oh, dear, EPX, mate. Throwing. Washing hands, get them points you carrying us. Hey. Righto, what else do we want to look at? Tyre. Everyone's on wets. Penalties. Pumpkin's got to drive through, and that is it. We don't know what else we can look at. Telemetry. I don't know. Leader. 40. War Machine, what are you fucking doing? Sorry, mind my French. Oh, Evil Blade, disconnected. Interesting. Didn't even know. Sorry, bro. Would have invited you if I knew. What is he doing? Fuck, what is it? What is he doing? And what has just happened with the Juice, Drifters and Pumpkin? What the fuck is going on? What is going on? What happened? What is going on, lads? Sorry guys, I missed that. I got no idea what happened. Right, so it's the Juice's fault. Apparently he's gone up the arse of Drifters and Pumpkin's been involved. Can we please... He's retired in the pits. Bro. I don't know what's happened in this sprint. I just don't. No idea what to... We're in this lap. Oh, for fuck's sake, it is not that hard! Guys! It is seriously not that hard. What is going on? Why are we 10 seconds off? Is going on in this gym. Anyway, Maney's gone, and that boy's gone with him. Gumbo's fallen asleep at the wheel. Fanatic, sorry, Kobui's done the same. And Maney leads from that boy into turn one. Anyway, where are the battles? Let's have a look. I think X-Laps is DC'd. Yep, X-Laps is not in this one. I'll try and get him invited. Oh, Felty's off. Into the gravel. Who is going to get past him? Just his teammate Evil Blade. But around the outside goes the Aussie Freak. I know, Felty had some gravel on his tyres, but that is a very good move. Now, 3 wide in the middle sector. Bet you didn't expect to see that as Felty is getting overtaken left, right, and centre. EPX up the inside of a wash. And it is all good there. 5 laps still to go in this sprint. It's felt like it's gone forever. It's supposed to be a sprint. Gentlemen, calm your teats. We've got a battle here. Up front. Oh, no, it's not. X-Laps's AI is just slow. My apologies. Hens leads this battle for the last couple of points. Oh, why have I got it on leader? Sorry. As a wash clears Aussie. At a very unorthodox position there for Aussie, but maybe he's looking as I think he just got a penalty. No, he's got 5 seconds, so does Mbom. Oh, Here we go, a wash. He's looking to make some progress here. Started all the way at the back, now up to P9. He's got to find a way past the McLaren here. He looks like he's the faster driver. Maybe 3 to go next time past. Maney leads by 1.8. He's really doing a lot better in these wet conditions than the rest of the grid. Dat Boy holding P2 and Gumbo P3. Kaibui P4, a great sprint for him. Lucky, X-Laps, Hens, Evil Blade, Awash and Aussie make you 10 with EPX, M-Bomb and Felty. Bring up the rear. We've got 5 DNFs here so far in the sprint. Let's go focus on this battle for P2. This looks like the main battle on track at the moment. Any other battles here at the moment? Blade, Awash, Hens. This is the big battle at the moment for those last couple of points. One of these 3 drivers will miss out on a point. Awash will not want to be one of those drivers with his championship rival up leading this race by 2 seconds now. Wash is basically pushing Blade through these corners. He just can't clear him at the moment. And Blade cannot clear Hens. This is a closely fought battle here. And I think this may go to the flag. X-Laps will be DSQ'd from the results. So actually these guys will all get points as things stand. M-Bomb now on the back of Felty as well. We'll focus on that battle in a moment. As around goes Aussie Freak. He's had a moment again in the Aston Martin, and he will now start 13th. So no points for Aston, you wouldn't think, in this sprint. As Aussie Freak returns to the track now. Awash has got Evil Blade. He did him easy there. Now he'll look to get his teammate, and that will be a fair few championship points for him to claw back against Maney, who's up top. Chasing Hens, who is on the back of X-Laps's AI. As I said, X-Laps's AI will get removed if he doesn't rejoin, which I don't think he's going to. Alright, we all calm down a bit now. I think we have. Alright, that's good to hear. Hens lets Awash through, so Awash now free to chase after Lucky. He's only got 2 laps to do so though. So you think that is probably that for Awash, and we could be able to get X-Laps. As EPX is pitted. And I don't know why, because even if you get the fastest lap, you don't actually get the fastest lap. Who does have the fastest lap at the moment? Unsurprisingly, it's mainly out front of 50.0. To be fair, Kaibui right there on the pace. There's a wash now on the back of X-Laps's AI. Not really expecting anything more there. I put this thing on 60 AI thinking it's low enough, and I honestly don't know if it is. Anyway. M-Bomb, he's looking to chase after Felty. He's lost that gap. He was really close to him there at one stage, but now back up to 1.5 seconds or so. As he'll look to claw that back. Aussie looking to claw that position back and start a little bit higher up in the grid. But Maney, we haven't seen much of him. He's been dominating this sprint. He starts the last lap now. And the AlphaTauri driver, who currently leads the championship, is cruising to a maximum point finish here in the sprint. Datboy and Gumbo and Kaibui follow in the battle for second. Anything can still happen there. As Lucky's around, Lucky's out on the straight. What has happened there? AlphaTauri of Lucky CJE is out on the straight. What a weird place to DNF. Alright, well, that helps a wash. He's up to P5 now. He won't catch anyone else. 9 seconds the gap to the next car unless they DNF. But he'll be much happier with a P5 than anything. As Kaibui really thriving in these wet conditions late on. So he's just not going to have the pace to get Gumbo or Datboy without a mistake. We've got an issue here for Evil Blade. He's around as well. He's only looking at 2 points here. Felty's still looking at a point if he can keep it on the tar. Remembering X-Laps's AI will get moved all the way to the bottom of the standings for both rounds. As Maney is cruising now. 3 second gap lead and we only had 5 laps. I licked the grass. Yeah, right. What are you licking the grass there for? Paddy, Tier 3 and Tier 4 might have questionable driving standards, but it's entertaining. Yeah, look. It's interesting as Kaibui's made a mistake on the last lap here, so Gumbo here will get P3 comfortably here. But Maney wins the sprint here, ladies and gentlemen. It is P1 once more for Maney in the sprint race, and he will look to continue it as he gets the fastest lap at 50.0. Datboy P2, Gumbo 3, and Kaibui on return after a couple of weeks off. He gets P4 from a wash, and hence who take 5th and 6th. Then it'll be Evil Blade cruising home in P7. So double points finish here for McLaren, 7th and 8th. They'll get 3 points, so they'll be pretty happy with that. And now the battle here for P10 is not over. Aussie, can he get the job done up to the line? Oh, there's contact! And around goes Aussie. M-Bomb gets a 5 second. Aussie's out. Oh, dear. I feel like Aussie should have got the 5 second there. Anyway, alright. Europe. What did I just watch? War Machine? I'm not really sure. Across the line comes EPX. He's on the inters. It wasn't time for the inters. He doesn't get the fastest lap, and he will get P11. Aussie's going to end up down in 12th after that. A wash driver of the day. Could not agree more. From the back of the grid up to P5. An awesome drive there for him. And Hens back him up in P6 as well. Ignoring X-Laps, he'll move down. So we'll get Evil Blade up to P7 and Felty up to P8. So 3 points there for McLaren. Otherwise, there's a bit of controversy back here with Aussie starting 12th now when he really should be 10th. But we'll see what comes out of that. A few stewards' inquiries, I think, to come out of the sprint race. Hopefully the race is a bit cleaner with the dry conditions. There it is. Maney winning it from Datboy, Kebab, Fanatical, Awash, Hens, X-Laps, Evil Blade, Felty Rabbit, M-Bomb, EPX, Aussie Freak, Lucky, War, Pumpkin, Drifters, Juice, and GH was the first one to crash, causing that initial safety car. We'll be going to the normal race now, and it is dry conditions, which is quite refreshing because that was absolute carnage in the wet. Alright, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just had to have a quick convo. I'll get some water into me quickly here. We're going to go 5 red lights in just a moment, though. 5 red lights are on, ladies and gentlemen. And Aussies jumped the start, and away we go. I think he got put off by X-Laps's AI. And Maney gets the start again. And we're 3 wide from P3 at the moment. There's contact there with Kaibui at turn 1 again. Drifters is out. There's carnage at the back of the field. There is absolute chaos. We've got an Alpine out. We've got all sorts of chaos here at the back. GH out. EPX out. Drifters out. And there is carnage at turn 1 in China. The Astons are involved. Lucky's involved. Oh my god, there is absolute carnage. 5-second penalty there for Pumpkin Win. We've got a safety car now. And we've got 3 drivers out at turn 1. GH, EPX, and Drifters. Before we even get to the first corner. That was carnage. I've just got the end of it, unfortunately, on the stream. But Washi up to P3. I didn't even notice it. What a start from the Red Bull drive. We'll bring up the rest of the HUD now. We'll bring the tyres up. Telemetry, that, and that, and that. All right. Well, that was absolute carnage. We've got a safety car here on the first lap. I'm going to have a quick peek in the old DRS. In the old DRS, what am I talking about? In the Discord. Do we need a restart? I've got one call of a restart. I'll just look to organise this. If I have any other drivers complain, I will hear. But if I've only got one complaining about a crash at turn 1. Never mind. No, no restart. This is no restart. Maney did pit for soft. Sorry, guys. I've been looking in the Discord. We've got both Alpha Tauris in. And we've got Lucky on the softs. Pumpkins come out on the softs. And we've got the Juice on the hards. War Machine on the hards. And Maney on the hards. It's a 28 lap race. Personally, I haven't done any contact. What are you doing, M-Bomb? Why are you making contact with people under safety car, mate? Why do you find it so hard to drive on a safety car? Ah! Yeah, Chris, couldn't agree more, mate. Absolutely could not agree more. Lucky wants to restart as well. I'm not sure why. He's P13. Aussie Freak with a penalty again. I'm pretty sure it's a drive-through. Yeah. Disappointing stuff there from the Aston. He's going to need to get rid of that. X-Laps, remember, X-Laps out. So we've only got 14 drivers remaining. think there's more to this one than what we know, but the stewards will obviously have to have a very long look at that one. We've got dry conditions, so hopefully the middle of the race is a bit safer. But turn one, absolute carnage. Let's see what Lucky... What are these camera angles? Anyone in? Oh, Felty thinking about it. Decides not. War Machine. He stays out. What about Lucky? And Lucky, he's in. He's got no front wing. Better change that to on. And the Pumpkin is staying out. So, interestingly, that is his strategy. Lucky will drop down to last now, but he'll get that front wing changed. He'll get a hard tyre on. And he'll be good to go. Probably to the checkered flag, but honestly, I haven't done any practice here, so I'm not really sure what the strategy is, how long the tyres go, and what and not. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, you've got your dose of carnage for this season, for this weekend. Hopefully it's a bit cleaner now. Paddy, I predict 8 finishes because Tier 4. M-Bomb rear-ended the safety car, seems to want to drive better. Oh, jeez, that's pretty harsh, Chris. Put the softs on again, what the Jesus. Mate, both the strategies on these men. Top notch, I'm telling you. Top notch. What the Jesus. Could not have said it better myself. That's fucking funny. Alright, we'll be in this lap, I think, the safety car. Lucky will catch up. And, yep, in this lap. In this lap. So that boy, he leads us. Maney's box for hards. It's very interesting. So, when will that boy go? He leads, not for the first time in this season, but he's got the championship protagonist right behind him, Awash. If he could win this race, he would be absolutely over the moon after that unfortunate qualifying session. Then being able to come back to P5 in the sprint. And now in P2, looking to get a good restart for P1. The rest of the drivers will also need a good restart, as Aussie will also need a server drive-through, so he'll jump right into the back. Remembering once more, guys, X-Laps is not here, and he's gone. He is gone. Awash has absolutely fallen asleep. He's got no tyre temperature here. He's going to be under pressure from Kai Billy. He does get the exit off the corner. But we're green flag running here, ladies and gentlemen. Once more in Tier 4 OCE. And the rest of the field are following through. They're all good as we follow the guys through turn 1, 2, and 3. It's a beautiful complex from the spectators' point of view. An absolutely terrible complex from the drivers. It is a shocking corner. You just want to get on the power so much earlier, but you just can't. Even Blaine, he started on the hards. He is the only one who started on the hards that is still going. X-Laps has cleared Felty. Felty won't be too worried about that, as X-Laps is not in this race. 14 drivers remain. As Awash now needs to get his back together now. He's going to need to use some of that ERS, get in the DRS zone. As Maney and Aussie are battling here. We got the juice off. Who was it off? It was War Machine. He's off again. He's having a stinker here in the Chinese Grand Prix. He's off again. And we'll go back to this battle here. The Aston Martins going at it here a little bit. Oh no, they fit each other, for fuck's sake. And Pumpkin's gone. I'm getting away from the back of the field. Get me away from it. Blade, can he make the move on hands laid under the brakes? No, he can't. These two continue their battle from the sprint. That boy, fastest lap. Awash gets it off him. Fanatical and Gumbo falling off a little bit here, but hopefully they can keep up and make us a real scrap for the top 4. I think all 4 do have the pace, as Aussie's in to serve that drive-through. Lucky's in for whatever reason. Hen's really struggling with some understeer there. Has he got wing damage? No, he's just maybe got a lower wing setup. best driver of the day for just calling this race, mate. I don't know if I can call it. There's just so much going on. I just can't stay on top of it. Oh my god, they've served Aussie instead of doing his drive-through. Since when did they do that? They served him instead of doing the drive-through. We've got a spinner, Felty Rabbit. He's gone around again. Ah, tough luck here for the McLaren driver. He's still in the points as it stands, but that spin will not be helping his chances. We've got a battle here on our hands. Maney and N-Bomb. Maney, remember, he has pitted for the hard tyres from the safety car. Commentator of the week. Cheers, boys. I'm going to be my commentator. We've got a battle here for P5. Up the inside goes Blade. This has been coming. He's faster, even though he's on the harder tyres. He's not going to get the exit, though. Here comes Hans around the outside. It's not the place to be, but I think it's job done. Yeah, lovely camera angles. Hans is going to get the exit here. No DRS just yet. It's enabled now for these guys, but they won't get it until the long straight in the third sector. Pushing all the way into turn one. It looks like Blade's got the job done now, but he's lost 5 seconds to the top 4. However, he is on those hard tyres, so he can start pulling away now. What he's going to need if he wants to contend for anything more than a top 5 for a P5 in this race. But yeah, look at the exit. Hens gets here. He's got the run on Evil Blade, and he's going to leave him for dead here around the outside. Can he get it done under braking? He's got the medium tyres behind him. Late move under braking around the outside. Hens, can he get it done? Beautiful racing from these two. The respect shown is inch perfect. Now around the outside, Blade going to have to hold it. Hens a bit cautious on the inside, doesn't want to spin on that curve. It's so easy to do. But now the inside for him, as Evil Blade all over the place. He's going to turn to the outside. Can Hens get this done? He's going to get the exit here again, but he has to back off. There's not enough space to go too wide through the second part of the corner. Hens nearly losing it, and he's back on the back. They're going to have DRS here. This is the main battle at the moment. I know Maney and M-Bomb are battling, but I'm not worried about that. I want to worry about this battle for the time being. Gumbo and Fanatical as well. Fans is gone. I turned off for 2 seconds. Hens is gone. He's up down to P8 now, and Maney's cleared M-Bomb as well, so he's got 4 seconds of clear space, and he's got the DRS as well. Hens has the DRS, and yeah, unfortunately for Hens, he loses that position now, well and truly, and he's got some work to do now on those medium tyres. Gumbo, Fanatical, and a Wash battling hard here for P2. As Wash does not seem to have the pace of that boy here in the dry conditions, who has pulled away beautifully here for the Ferrari team. And bring all these guys down to Maney. Have to make a pit stop. So Maney is the lead pit stop runner. But he's going to have to go the long length on those hards if he wants to make this strategy work. I just think it's only lap 5. Tell me about it. We've got another issue at the back here. Who is it? It's M-Bomb. He's gone around again. Struggling in this race so far. Currently P9. The Juice P8, obviously. X-Ups, we know what the story is. Felty's still holding on to a point at the moment. But all the drivers, no one retiring in the pits so far, which is something I personally love to see. I'm one of those people who just, if you're retiring in the pits in a league race, especially in the first 20 laps, what are you doing league racing? That's all I have to say about that. Anyway, Kai Bui sneaks some DRS. I don't think he will. I think he's just missed out, and this may give Gumbo the opportunity here to get P3 off Fanatical and put some pressure on a Wash. To then chase after that boy. No ERS compared to 28. Kai Bui has 0%, no DRS for anybody in the top 4. But Gumbo will get it on the straight. Evil Blade, he's chilling in P5 at the moment. He's got Maney chasing him, but Maney 1 lap fresher tyres. And where are the battles at the moment? We've got a battle here for P12, sort of half. We'll go back to battle for P3. That's the one I'm more interested in. Gumbo, he's had a really good resurgence here after the break. He had some really tough luck in the first half of the season. But what should have been a win in Coda, and now looking at maybe a podium if he can hit the pace up. He is looking very good here in the Chinese Grand Prix, and in the second half of this season for Alfa Romeo, they desperately need it in the overalls and in this championship themselves. I don't know, Berg. There's That's a very good question. Is it the strategy that he boxed for those hards? I don't know. I'd say he probably could take him to the end. But whether they're going to be any good at the end. If we go to green flag to the end now, is we've got M-Bomb off again. Sorry, who was that? Yeah, it was M-Bomb, I think, for a second there. But that's okay. He gets back on the track pretty safely. And Aussie, unfortunately, that drive-through's really cost him. He's going to need a safety car to get back in this one. Which is not, obviously, not too under the way. But a wash now, catching in up to Dat Boy as Fnatic... I'm going to say that 100 times before the end of this race. Kai Bui and Gumbo continue to battle now. Kai just falling off the pace with that lack of ERS. He's burning it every time he gets the opportunity. DRS now for Gumbo. He's smart. He's a very smart driver, Gumbo. Not using his ERS on this straight, just using the DRS, close up, get him under brakes. Then focus on the move into turn 1 if he can get the exit. Doesn't quite get it on Kai. A really nice exit there for him. But 1.4, that boy just falling asleep maybe out the front. Very easy to do when you're leading by 2 seconds. He's just let half a second slip, so he's going to have to get his focus back on, as these few drivers are not too far behind him at all. Gumbo not able to get past the moment, struggling with a bit of straight line speed, I think. Hey, bud, come on, bro. Relax. We've got I think he's just straight line, but I think he was by himself. Did he retire on track, or was that just driving straight into the wall? Either way, we've got a safety car. Pumpkin's in, War staying out. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what's happened there. But we've got another safety car. And this makes it very interesting. This is going to really hurt Maney, because the top 4 on the mediums all going to come in for a fresh set of hards. They'll be able to go to the end now. And with 8 laps better, oh, Gumbo, that was very close. Blade and Maney. Blade stuffed him too, because he can't go to the end on Meads. So I wonder whether he stays out. And Maney, he may lose the lead here. I'm not sure. Hens will pit, X-Labs will pit. Oh, sorry. Felty will pit. But these few guys who have gone the hards at the first safety car, they've lost out big time here. But let's see, what do the top 4 do? Dat Boy. Surely. In he comes. A wash. In he comes. Kai. In comes Kai for Haas, and Gumbo win as well. So top 4 all in. Now this is where it matters. What about Blade and Maney? Where do they come out? I think they will jump them. Oh! Maney. That's a championship leader, ladies and gentlemen. Oh dear. As expected, Hens and X-Labs in. X-Labs doesn't really count, but anyway. He's in. And where does the juice come out here? He comes out behind a Wash and Dat Boy, but ahead of Fanatical and Gumbo. So he's right in the middle of that battle. Obviously on those older hards. Again, we think they're going to be able to go to the end. Hens coming out. Is he going to be able to get ahead of War Machine? This is close here, and he does. War Machine P9 for now. Felty, will he be able to get out ahead of Lucky? This is going to be close here. Lucky, can he get out ahead of the McLaren? He will. So Lucky P10 now. Felty P11, so he's right on the fringe. Pumpkin and Aussie, who will go to the end as well. But this saves Aussie a drive through and a pit stop. He was 2/3 of a lap down, and his pace was not there with the top guys. So this really brings him back into the fray. And to be honest, a little bit of carnage at the start never hurt no one, because now we've got a really interesting strategic race now. Another safety car's come out, and if we go to green flag, Maney could find himself outside the top 5, as could Evil Blade and the Juice. All currently in the top 5, but they all pitted on lap 1 for a fresh set of hards. Very interesting. do just want to check if Maney did get a warning for it. That is embarrassing. He didn't! How did he not get a warning for that? That's crazy. War Machine's gotten exceeded. There's not many exceeded, is there? Gumbo, the Juice, and a Wash. So a Wash, Gumbo, the Juice, and War all with one warning. That's it. So pretty clean on the track limits as I've got that bug, which is just amazing. I love that bug. It's amazing. I know. I remember how to get rid of it. I just don't remember how to get rid of it. I think I've got to go to the race. And then... Hold on. While we're on the safety car, I'll just... restart. Sorry guys, loading back in now. I did know that was bugged, but it didn't happen in the sprint race, so I thought it would be fine. My fault. Apologies. We'll get back in there. It's under safety car, so hopefully we don't miss anything. Do apologise here guys. I will join back in 2 seconds and we'll get back underway. What a crazy first race. We're back in. And we will not look at the race director anymore. What the How good is this game? Anyway, we're back. This is perfect timing. So we're about to go back under green flag here, ladies and gentlemen. Evil Blade leads it. I don't know... Oh yeah, that's right. He stayed out. And camera angles are so good. As we go down into turn 1, Maney is being tracked very deep here. Tyres, please, tyres. There we are. Okay. Maney holding on to P2 at the moment. He's got Dat Boy and a Wash all over him here. Into turn 1, 2, and 3. Now on the exit. Turn 4. And everyone's staying as they were for now. The Juice holding Fanatical behind for now. This is going to be a crazy end to this Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we go flag to flag. If so, up the inside goes Kai Bui. Here we go. The Juice looking to defend it. It's got the inside now line now, but he's going to tuck in behind Kai Bui. A good decision there as he's on the older hards. And he make it. Oh no! There may be more contact here. Kai Bui just taps the wall. I don't know if there was contact or not. Could be cold hard tyres. I'm not sure. Kai's around no matter what. And the Haas team crumble at the moment. Evil Blade leads by over a second. Dat Boy up the inside of Maney. Can't get it done here. I'm not sure if there was contact there between the Juice and Kai Bui. I'm sure we'll find out about that later on in the Grand Prix. But he's got to keep focusing now as ex-Aussie. I can't take my eyes off this battle for the P2. Maney's got passed by Dat Boy. Can a Wash do the same? The championship protagonists. Maney lets him go. He's got a championship to fight for. He knows what he's doing in this race. He's fighting for more than just a race win. He's fighting for a championship here. He leads by 10 points, remembering. And then he gained 4 points or something on him in the sprint. So it's about a 14-point buffer he's got to a Wash. If he only loses 3 in this race as it stands, he'll be very happy with that. In comes Pumpkin. He must have got some damage there on the restart. What do you think of this? Am I okay? Is everything okay? Oh, are you talking about that incident being desync, Doug? I think that's what you're talking about. Just get some clarification you when you can, brother. But this is going to be a good battle out front here now, depending on Evil Blade. Gumbo saying Fanatical is still P6, but Stream so is P14. but he spun. How can you spin and not... He spun, but... like, you can't fake a spin. Like, I'd understand if he was all the way back, but... So, should we get on to Kai then and tell him to leave? Because I think that's who's desynced. Try and get on to Kai if somebody can. I'll give him a message. Here we go, Dat Boy. And straight line speed on the McLaren. Too good for Dat Boy without the DRS. As off goes Felty for the McLaren. Oh, I'll tell you what, he is lucky not to get beached there on that curb, Felty Rabbit. Gumbo's saying he's battling him right now. Okay. But these don't look like AI battles, that's all. Like, if these were all looking like AI battles, then I'd think about it, but I don't think it is. I'm not sure. What should we do? Battle for the lead, really spicing up now. Dat Boy, you can tell they've got better tyres, but even Blade is trying his best. He's going to need a safety car in the next few laps. As War Machine's around. Oh, no, he's not around, but Aussie's cleared him, so that's a position there for Aussie. War Machine's still looking at a point somehow in this Grand Prix. How, I'm not really sure. Maney's still holding on to these guys. Thereabouts. As is the Juice. Gumbo, he's got the fresh hards. He's going to need to get past these guys. Oh, that's huge! Gumbo is out! The Juice is still alive, but there's a massive crash here. Tier 4. Gumbo is out again. The bad luck continues. We were praising him earlier on, but he's out. And that is absolutely massive. Fanatical Kaibui, he's around again. Oh, Gumbo. Mate, that is so disappointing. This will get Evil Blade in. He'll be in for meds now. What does Maney do? In for meds. It has to be. What do the rest of the field do? Who else is that in? That is... So both Aston's in. As is War Machine. Fanatical should... Kaibui should say it. Gumbo, that is absolutely devastating, mate. I'm so sorry. It's probably commentator's curse there, unfortunately. I was praising you. Really gunning for you tonight, mate, so I do apologise for the commentator's curse. But such is live racing. X-Laps is not in this race, ladies and gentlemen. Remembering, everyone who finishes behind X-Laps will be promoted one position. Juice is having a shocker. Killed Drifter, now he's killed, he accidentally killed Gumbo. Oh, it's not going well. But he's still in the race, still on for points here if he can keep it on the track. Only 12 drivers remain. Was Paddy that said 8 to finish? We're only at half race distance. We've had 3 safety cars. I don't think 8 finishing is too far of a stretch now. Joshua F1 Fan 2021. How are you, mate? Welcome to OC Racing League. Currently witnessing some brilliant driving in Tier 4 on the Thursday night, that is. Let's check the footy score. Why not? Not much going on in the race. What's the footy doing? 36-6. The Cowboys are getting a hinding. Holy hell. He's on for P4 out of the ahead of Mania out of the pits. Well, yeah, he would be. Oh, someone's got damage. I don't know. Oh, what the? why is it so hard to drive under safety car? Fanatical and Kai's retired in the pits. Under safety car when there's 12 people in the race. No comment. Comment none. Do you the league in UK? No, so this is an Oceanic league, mate, unfortunately. More than welcome to join the Discord, come in and have a chat, but we are primarily OCE Racing League, as the name states. So at the moment, if one person DNFs, everyone will get points, other than the person that DNFs, obviously. Blade's been able to get back in. He's been pretty lucky. Juice, sorry, who was it? The Duck. I think we're good with desync now because Kai was the one that was desynced. So I think we're all good. I think safety will be in next lap. So yeah, as expected, next lap they'll be in. But all saying it's good now. Awesome, 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 awesome. Good to hear. Someone just disconnected again, I don't know who it was. I didn't see the name. Is it on the stream? No, I've missed it on the stream too. Well, GG. So, 11 remain. X-Labs' AI is 4th. Because he quite literally can't be killed. So, yep. So if Pumpkin can catch up this lap, we'll be in this lap either way, I think. And that will give us 11 laps down. This is going to really help these guys who box for meds. Aussie's going to struggle. Blade, it was Blade again. He's really been struggling with some internet issues or something. It was Blade who DC'd. Thank you, Javier. He's got back in, but the last couple rounds, he's been really struggling with connection issues. So, keep watching that space. But let's have a quick look at a few of the things. No penalties for anyone. It's China. So if you're getting a penalty, I'd be a little concerned, to be quite honest. There's only probably the final corner that you can get a pen. I'm trying to think where else you can get a pen. Maybe the exit of the hairpin at the start of Sector 2. And maybe the double left-hander we're heading into now on the exit of this one. Pretty much the only places you can get warnings. But you gotta be pushing pretty hard. Safety car in this lap. Pumpkin will just about catch up. But Aussie Freak's gonna really struggle to get to the end here. 6-lap-old meds already on that car. But yeah, plenty of things going on. No penalties. Half the grid on meds, half the grid on hards. It is going to be an interesting one. 4 stops for Pumpkin. What a strategy. Up 8 spots is X-Labs. Well, up 9 spots is Lucky, sorry. He's had a great race. The Juice up 7 purely because of the DNFs, really. He's had a bit of a shocker himself. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to go back under green flag running. Bloke. Probably, mate. But look at that. The Ferrari leading the 2 Red Bulls. It's 1v2. Can they do it? I'm going to leave that on. Decided. He's gone. That's good. But Awash has fallen asleep a little bit there, but he's a bit more up with it now. Hens keeping up there as well. Bit struggling there a bit on the exit. Lucky, that's not the racing line, mate. As Feltsy's up in P6. What a result to him at the moment. Maney, work to do. Fresh mediums on the car, I think they'll only have done 1 lap for the first. Felty with an issue. at the first corner, and Maney says thank you very much, makes light work for the McLaren. And he will now look to move forward. 11 drivers remain. And let's hope we can get some green flag running to the end now, as War Machine and Felty are going at it here for P7 in this race. The fact that War Machine's fighting for P7 really... Oh, he's gone! Oh no, I'm jinxed him too. I need to stop watching people. Oh no! Oh dear, that's unfortunate. Deadpool leads a wash, leads Hens, leads X-Laps. And Maney and Lucky. So there's still 4 teams with 2 drivers. So that 5 teams with 2 drivers. That's pretty impressive, if you ask me. Well, actually no, 4 teams, because there's only one Mercedes. Either way, Maney up to P4 now, and he has got the top 3 to beat, and that's it. Hens a wash, and that boy. However, Hens has got to clear. Maney's got to clear Hens, and Hens will do his best job to defend as best he can. X-Laps is AI doing his best to get in this battle. We've got a battle back here. Aussie and Felty. Up the inside goes Aussie Freak. And that is P9 in this race. There's going to be plenty of stewards in this one. So these finishing results will probably not be how the race finishes. Aussie using all the track and some at the final corner as Blade and Lucky battle it out here for P6, P5. This is a battle for P5. Lucky battling for P5. What an awesome result that would be there for Lucky in the AlphaTauri. Had a bit of a tough season, especially last week. Had an absolute shocker, but he's back and he's battling for P5 at the moment, which would be an awesome result for him. Evil Blade just can't get the move done at the moment. We've got a battle here. Maney. Oh, just care, mate. Who's gone? Oh my God, have a guess. Have a guess. Who is gone? I bet you I can take one go. Maney all over the back of Hens here. These medium tyres will be feeling absolutely beautiful at the moment, as Hens is doing everything in his power to defend like hell from Maney. Can't get beautiful under brakes there from Hens. He's doing everything he needs to do. He's cost him 5 seconds already. Look at the defense from Hens. Keeping Maney behind. Look at the grip he's got around the outside of the long right-hander. Job done. What a move from Maney. But he's got 5.5 seconds to gain with a wash now in the DRS zone. That boy, who we've seen has some very strong pace. Looking further back, Evil Blade has got the job done on Lucky for P5. And Lucky thought about the move, can't get it under brakes. And Blade on those mediums, he'll be chasing after Hens now. And Lucky will be looking to keep the juice off. Let's have a look at the tyres. There we are. Okay, the juice on those mediums. He's up to P7 now in this one. Aussie P8. Goes through over P9, and Pumpkin currently getting the final point. War Machine just needs someone to crash and he'll be getting a point in this one. This midfield battle is absolutely insane. Led by Hens on those old hards. He's doing his best job for his teammate and his team. P4 at the moment. This is a beautiful result. That TC gain, full TC at its finest there. Look, no comment. But Blade looking to catch up to Hens here. Lucky going to try and keep the Aston Martin of Juice behind. Aussie, he'll also want to be involved in this battle for P6. That'd be a good result for him as well. As the Juice will look to use the DRS. He's got no ARS in front as Lucky. He's used it all to try and defend. He may get some DRS here. Is he within? I think he's just going to get some DRS. Is it enabled? I don't even know if it's enabled. Let's have a look at the battle for the lead. DRS is enabled. I thought so. Oh, we've got a spin. It's Hens. No, it's Hens for Red Bull. Into the wall. No front wing on the Red Bull. And it's not caused a virtual safety car or anything. Is that front wing done? Yeah, he's got no front wing. That is massive for the championship. The Juice gets it done on Lucky, does he? Around the outs. Can I get a better camera angle, please? Thank you. Not thank you. Lucky can't get the exit. The Juice has got it done. He's up in a P5 now. And he has the top guys to chase after now. Maney with the fastest lap of the race. A 37.016. The battle for the lead is on as well. A Wash and Dapoy side by side. There's contact between them. Some interesting Red Bull tactics right there. Maney, 1.8 is the gap. 7 laps to go. There's still anything that could happen here. That boy's been able to recover to P3 with that incident. As Hens is in for a new front wing. He'll be putting on the... what is he going to put on? I'm curious. He's put on 9-lap-old meds, so he's going to be not very quick back there. He's going to be hoping for a spin, a crash. Safety car late on in this one. As Blade looks to chase down Dat Boy for P3. This battle for the lead is going to be very interesting now. As Lucky is holding onto the back of the Juice. Aussie wants to catch Lucky for P6. That'd be a good result for him if he can do so. Absolute carnage here at the Chinese Grand Prix, and we've still got 6 to go next time pass. 7 to go next time pass. Oh my god, this race is going forever. But Maney, he's got the better tyres. A Wash has made an error. A Washful has an error here. Maney is all over the back of him now. Can he make the move into turn 1? He's just the faster car, the faster tyre. He's got the ERS advantage, sorry. This is all his game. Is he going to get it done early on here? No. But he spooks a Wash a little. Lets him know he's here and he wants this vital. These are the top 2 in the championship. Maney, P1 in the championship. A Wash, P2 in the championship. And this is the battles we want to see on track. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened to Dat Boy. We'll just ignore it and pretend it's desync because I don't actually know if it was. Evil Blade is disconnected from the session from P4. That is devastating for the McLaren driver. More disconnection issues. But you'll see here the tyre advantage for Maney. Through the middle sector, 3/10 the gap. And you'd think surely this job will be done by the time he gets into the hairpin in the 3rd sector. If not sooner. Won't get the exit here, but we know Maney's got the better tyres. We know he's got the grip. He went around the outside of a driver earlier on. Over there. And if Evil doesn't get back in soon enough, we've got an issue. Felty, oh, it's a bad lap for the McLarens. Felty goes around. He's P9 at the moment, but he won't want to spend too long thinking about that. A Wash, 50% ERS. Maney burning, DRS open for the Alpha Tower. He's going to fly past. A Wash, he'll have to tuck in. He can't do anything about that. But he will have an opportunity to get back in at turn 1. Blake Boat pushing his team on. But unfortunately, I don't think those hard tyres are going to be the ones to be on. Hens is out! Is that a safety car? Yes, it is at the end of this race. One Red Bull DNF has caused another. Oh, the opportunity to come in for a set of softs and win this race potentially. We've got a late race safety car. We're going to have everybody finishing the points as long as no one DNFs. Could be. I think he's got away with it. I think they've both got away with that just. Okay. I think pretty much everyone should be in for softs here. Oh, a Wash. Felty, War Machine, all in. Softs for Felty and Pumpkin. War Machine, in off those meds. Onto some fresh, nice, soft tyres. He's going to get a point at the moment, which is just how crazy this race has been. We've got 10 drivers remaining. Paddy wants someone to crash at the end of this race with each other to get that 8 drivers finishing, which would just be absolutely insane if that happens. We've got no front wing on Dat Boy. Yes, we do. Sorry, it's because it's black. It confused me. I'm sorry. Bad calling from me there. Hope the stream has been good, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a late race dash to the flag. There's a big gap between Pumpkin and X-Laps. This is AI. Remembering X-Laps will be finishing P18 in this race. So Pumpkin P8, Felty P9, and in comes Maney. In comes a Wash. What about Dat Boy? He's in. The Juice? Well, he's in as well. Evil Blade. Oh my God. Kenny Sebastian Battle Juice. Here we go. Lucky will be in as well. Oh no, the Juice has got a 5-second speeding in the pit lane penalty. If there was a time you don't want to do it, it's now. Every single driver in for a set of softs. Apart from Max Laps' AI, which is going to cause chaos at the start. Anyway, not much we can do about it. The Juice should pit and get rid of that 5-second if he's smart. Everybody in. Back guys, looking to catch up now. We'll be in next lap, but we'll get DRS for 1 lap. This is going to be such an interesting race. Fucking gutted. Yeah, absolutely, Gumbo. Disappointing as, mate. Can we see the fastest lap? Mate, I'm pretty sure it'll change in a minute, but you can have a look for now. 36.7 for Maney. He's the only driver in the 36s as it stands. 50 seconds for War Machine to catch up. Hopefully he can do that. In a lap and a bit. Copy that, Cumbo. We did catch it on the stream. It was bitterly disappointing. Fun to watch. Got to look at Gumbo's clip here quickly. I'm not sure which one we're looking at. Are we looking at the DNF one? Yes, we are. So lap 14 on the hards. The Juice just in front for Aston Martin. And the Juice does get rid of that 5-second penalty. Gets on that curb, loses the rear, tries to save it, and Gumbo absolutely hammers him. That is some wretched luck for him. Oh, geez, you're very demanding, boat. Far out. Kidding, mate. Obviously, there we are. Next lap's up 11. What a race from him. Ignore it, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to go right to the back of this one. So Maney leads this one technically from a wash from Dat Boy, from Aussie, Lucky, CJE, Pumpkin, Belty Rabbit, War Machine, Evil Blade, and the Juice P10 at this stage. We've got we're going to have a 3-lap dash to the end here. Evil Blade and the Juice will catch up. Safety car will be in. They'll all fly past X laps. But your current best winner at the moment, Pumpkin up 8, and your biggest loser, ignoring the DNFs, down 4 for Blade. Well, nature of the beast, yeah, it's just really disappointing for you, mate. I wouldn't wish that on anyone, especially you. You've had so much wretched luck this season. No penalties, but I think the stewards will have something to say about that one. There is going to be a fiasco of reports. This is going to be one of the safest safety car restarts ever. Because an AI is leading it. Now, if Maney's played enough career mode, he will know, or even Grand Prix mode, he will know that the AI always go foot flat to the floor at the exact same time. Gone. Washy, he's got it this time. Wash has got it for the first time this weekend. He's finally got the safety car restart on. We're going to see X-Laps' AI drop all the way down. Don't worry about it. It'll just be a little distraction for them. At the moment, around goes X-Laps' AI. That's probably a good thing, to be honest. Gets him out of the way. At the back, we've got the Juice all the way off. And we've got Felty. He's got no wing, has the McLaren driver. That is disappointing. Contacting somebody there. I'm thinking maybe Pumpkin Wind. He's got some issues as well. X-Lap's out of the way, though. That is huge. We watch the lead battle. 5 drivers in it. Maney, Awash, Dat Boy, Aussie, and Lucky CJE. And we've got a 3-lap sprint here to the end. We've got 2 battle packs. One being led by War Machine, one being led by Maney. One for the lead of the race. One for P6 in this Grand Prix. And Awash. Can he do anything against his championship rival? Jam Pancakes. As X-Laps say, oh, he's having a mare. Oh, yeah. Righto, we'll have a chat with the guys, Gumbo. I mean, Duck. Definitely, mate, but here we go. It's looking like a 3-way battle as Aussie Freak and Lucky just starting to drop off these top 3. They've been the 3 fastest all race long, you'd have to say. But the race isn't over till it's over. We've got a battle here at the back. The Juice, can he get past either of these guys? He's got to be feeling he's the fastest driver on the track out of these 3. Both without ERS in this lap. As Felty goes wide. He's got no wings, so he's going to want to clear Felty as soon as possible and move up in those positions. As Lucky now falls behind 1 second. Aussie just clinging on to the 1 second, but now he falls out of it. It's a 3-way battle at the top now. Maney leads Awash, leads Dat Boy, and it keeps going. Dat Boy chasing after Awash. Who's chasing after Maney? Maney has 1 lap and a sector to survive in this race. Don't worry, Aussie and Lucky are right here. If anything happens, they'll be wanting to pick up the pieces and get that onto that podium. As it stands, Maney leads Awash, leads Dat Boy. We've got 1 to go next time past. DRS will be enabled on the last lap. And the ERS battle currently being won by Awash. He shows the nose to Maney, lets him know, hey mate, I'm here, don't forget about me, I'm not going to let you too easily. Awash all over the back of Maney here. He doesn't want to be ahead early, does he? I think he does. Here we go. Is this a move for the lead of the race? Up the inside goes Awash full, around the outside for Maney. Can he get it done? Awash up the inside. That's job done. Maney can't do anything about it now. He's going to have to sit behind through the middle sector. Awash leads the Chinese Grand Prix with less than a lap to go. With Dat Boy right there on the back of these 2, can he make a play? For a high position in this one. Felty and Pumpkin are going for it for the last point in this race. Not that it really matters at the moment. Let's focus on this big battle. Awash is absolutely pulling out front, but he's got to be able to hold on to it for the rest of the lap. Maney, foot to the floor, 6.5 tenths the gap. This is going to be his only opportunity. He's got 10% more ERS. Dat Boy with the least ERS out of the 3. He's going to bank on these 2 hitting each other. 7 tenths the gap. ERS being used through that corner, trying to slingshot him onto the straight. 7 tenths the gap. DRS being deployed. DRS on now for Maney. He's not close enough here. Into the hairpin. Under brakes. It's very brave. Awash plays it safe. Maney doesn't get the exit on the power now. As Pumpkin's going straight on in the 3rd sector. Awash is going to win the Chinese Grand Prix for Red Bull. Awash wins in China from Maney, from OCE Dat Boy. What a race. Aussie Freak will come home in 4th. Lucky CJE, what a result for him. P5 for AlphaTauri. War Machine P6. What a result for him. Evil Blade P7. The Juice will come home in P8. Felty Rabbit for McLaren P9. X-Laps will not get a point. And Pumpkin will bring it home last. that boy, yep, I know. But for now, we've got to go with what we see on the thing. All good, mate. Oh, what a race. Carnage throughout. Who is the driver of the day? The Juice. 8. I've got to give it to a wash. Oh, do I? I'm not sure. I'll decide who gets driver of the day, but we'll see the celebrations now. A wash will celebrate it prior to the stewards, but we will see what the stewards have to say. There's going to be an absolute party in the stewards' room later on in this one. Boaty. Okay. Just go back to about lap 20 and you'll see what happens. It's on the stream. Hans gutted for himself there. He won't be scoring any points, but his teammate wins on track. That is a massive result for him. Maney P2 and that boy P3. Let's get him in here. Let's have a look at the weekend results. This is actually very interesting. A wash wins it by 4 over Maney for now. Dat Boy gets third. Aussie and War Machine bringing up the rest of those. Remembering X-Laps won't get those points, so Evil Blade will get an extra point, as will... No, sorry. And as will whoever finished... I don't remember. Here's the race results, ladies and gentlemen. A wash wins with the fastest lap of the race, and look at the DNFs. They're absolutely everywhere. Let me quickly get the leaders in. Invite to party. Invite to party. Invite to party. There it is. A wash wins from Maney, from Dat Boy, Aussie, War Machine, Evil Blade, Lucky Juice, Felty, X-Laps, Pumpkin, Fanatical, and there's the bottom 10. I'm sorry, there was a lot of stress there. I think Washi got a snap oversteer and tried to correct him, but spun you, unfortunately. Yeah, that's what Chris reckons on that incident. I'm not sure. We'll see the POVs in the stewards, no doubt, later on. I'm pretty sure we've got the top 3 in here. Just waiting on a Washful, whether he wants to join or not. But we will we'll bring the where are we? Virtual showroom. Here we are. Just get onto a wash quickly. See if he wants to get on in this party. I'm ruined with COVID. Oh, he wins with COVID. Yeah, right. Okay, so we've just got second and third on track. We'll start with Dat Boy. Brilliant race, mates. Make sure you've got that audio included, by the way. You're leading it at times. Unfortunately, P3 is all you could muster on track at the moment. There was an incident with a wash, which we'll come to see later on. But give me your overrun on that chaotic Chinese Grand Prix.
Yeah, it was really chaotic. The safety cars were out when I didn't want them most of the time. Yeah, heaps of DNFs, more than I thought.
Yeah, there was absolute carnage tonight, mate. Only 10 drivers finishing out of the 18. A good result for you. Give us a rundown on that little incident with a wash from your perspective and how you're feeling for... Hold on, I don't remember what the next race is. Baku! Oosh. Next week.
Well, with a wash, what was happening, he was going down the inside, I was going around the outside, and then he just went out wide, I guess, and just hit me, spun me around. And, yeah, that happened. And then for Baku, I felt pretty confident, one of my favourite tracks. Love it.
Yeah, beautiful. Good to hear, mate. You'll be trying to charge down those two in front of you, no doubt, in the championship. A bit of a gap to bridge, but you'll hold on to P3 in the standings. Do you think you can mount a charge onto the Maney and a wash coming later on in this season?
I hope so. I think I could.
Fair enough. Fair enough, mate. Well, well done tonight. P3 on track. We'll see if anything changes after the race with stewards. A brilliant result, and you'll hold third in the championship as well. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Maney, We meet again, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
A tough one tonight. Losing the win on the last lap into turn one was a beautiful battle, but just couldn't keep the pace through the middle sector. Give us your rundown on that absolutely diabolical race.
Yeah, even the sprint for me was a bit of a worry because I would have been a lap down on fuel before if the safety car didn't come out, so that saved me in the sprint. And the main race, yeah, just tried to put in the laps, stay up there. Yeah, happy with a P2.
Yeah, look, he sounds like a champion, doesn't he, guys? Very humble about that, for sure. Baku next week, mate. You're still leading the championship. Awash only gaining 4 points on you, so not too bad at all. 6 points the difference. How are you feeling?
Um, Liking, but that's gonna happen. Like always, I just gotta put in a good performance and get those points.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Looking good in this championship. Still leading it. That's the main thing. You did have a big lead, but that's all right. You're still leading it, and that's all that matters. Congratulations, mate. Another P2, and may even be a win after the stewards. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So with no Awash tonight with COVID, he's won the race with COVID somehow. So the Red Bull will quickly showcase it, but in the see you later part of this stream. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Tier 4 shows up again. We've got Carnage in Canada. Next week is Baku, and it's basically the same track with the walls right next to the tar instead of having runoff. China was chaos. I don't imagine Baku is going to be much different. Tune in then, ladies and gentlemen, for Tier 4. This time next week, remembering on a Thursday, 8 p.m. But tomorrow night, we will have Div 3. I'm not 100% too sure who's on the comments. It might be Wooly, Mixer. But that'll be 8 p.m. as well as Tier 2 on Saturday night, with a couple big guns missing there for Tier 2 as well. And then Tier 1, the best of the best in OC Racing League. Anyways, till next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time.